Good afternoon, friends, to this video on prompting for Piotroski score. I strongly request you to check all my, not all, at least the previous video to understand about the scope of financial forensics, where I have discussed about the different models. And each of those models will be discussed in the subsequent videos. For now, we discuss only the Piotroski score. I have already introduced the Piotroski score as an example in my previous video. So I am not going to talk in depth in this video. Please check my previous video for some idea about Piotroski score. And from my next video, as I introduce that model or a ratio, I will discuss the academic part first and then I go to the prompting. Now, let us see the prompt. The prompt is going to be, this is the prompt, calculate the Piotroski statement. I am describing the output. First column is criteria, next column is present year score, and the last column is previous year score. Everywhere, every time the score is better, it should give 1 rating, and whenever the score is poor, it should give 0 rating, and finally give a total along with some inferences. So now I am going to try this for carborundum universal. New chat. Carborundum universal financial statements. Claude does a great thing when it comes to financial statement analysis. While I'm not going to give a very strong rating for Claude alone, each model has its own pluses or minuses. But somewhere I am comfortable with Claude. So the criteria, there are the Piotroski score has 9 criteria, 9 rating, and for each criteria it gives a 0 or 1 rating based on the output. So in this case, it has given 0 rating in some cases where there is dilution of shares. It has issued additional equity of shares, so there is a 0 score for that. So let us see the score summary. Good. Okay. So it has scored 7 out of 9. Don't calculate the previous year because previous to calculate 2022-23, you don't have the prior year statement. So let us just consider this as a base year for comparison. Don't bother about this score. For the present year, it is 7 to 9, and it shows how the calculation has been made and a short analysis or summary or how it interprets the score or the output. So this is fine, 7 out of 9. Let us now do a contra example where we're taking the Gensol financial statements of Gensol engineering using, okay, provided a bulleted summary. Okay, let us see the output of Gensol engineering. So positive operating cash flow is 0. Operating cash flow greater than net income is 0. Point number 5, decrease in long-term debt ratio is 0. Point number 6, increase in current ratio is 0. Gensol has a really very bad score. You know the controversies which is going on around. So here the score is around 2 to 9. This is where you need to decide, should you go with this company for investment? You have ample evidences for or against a company. If you have seen all my previous videos, I have compared Carborundum Universal against Gensol as two extreme examples to show the how the output differs. In this case, you can see it is 2 out of 9. And let us see the concerns, like it is saying that profitability, but operating cash flow is a major red flag. There's a negative operating cash flow, it's a major red flag. And the current liquidity deteriorated and so on. So you get a complete opinion of how the company is performing. I save this report for further analysis or as a part of investment thesis. See, every analysis, financial statement analysis you do, the integrated analysis or the financial forensics, what you're going to see now, all this you download and keep it as a PDF, then you can compile it or print it as an investment thesis to finally make a decision whether to invest or not. The video on investment thesis, I shall make it separately once I complete all these videos. In the next video, I'll discuss more about the Lev Tyagarajan model. Bye till then, friends.